The ancients called it the Mountain of Silver, a glittering pinnacle shining in the high desert sun, flecked with a metal they revered. The crown jewel of Mexico's famed Sierra Madre Range, the richest silver fields ever known. For almost 400 years, Mexico produced 1/3 of the world's silver, and Avino Mountain became the biggest open-pit silver mine on Earth. But then, in the early 1900s, amidst revolution and the threat of civil war, the owners shut it down. That great surface plug of silver apparently played out. The Avino story seemed to be history. Fast forward half a century later to 1968, and an ambitious Vancouver stockbroker named Louis Wolfen.
He was hosting a cocktail reception in Beverly Hills, California, when he was introduced to a wealthy Mexican businessman that invited him to come to Mexico to look for mines that closed around the time of the revolution.
Intrigued, Wolfen sent a geologist who found that Avino's original surface silver vein was so rich, no one ever bothered to see how far it extended underground. Wolfen committed to do just that, formed Avino Mines Limited, partnered with that businessman as required by Mexican law, and started to drill.
I first visited the property in the 70s. I was 8 or 10 years old. My father was going underground and he left me and my sister outside, and that's when I discovered what a cactus was.
Deep down, a happy discovery. High-grade silver ore and gold besides. Mining jobs once more flowed to local towns. One of the first employees, Mercedes San Serrata, is still on the job after 46 years.
Working with Lou was great. You know, I really loved him because he was so nice to me. We had so many years of working together. You know, it was like part of my family, and he came to my wedding, and he was always like participating in my life, you know, and with Avino.
Commitment, to stick with the goal. Good times, hard times. Avino has known both. 27 years of profitable operations. But then came 2001. World silver prices tanked. Avino Mines was forced to mothball the mine. Undaunted, Lou Wolfen's son, David, pushed for future expansion. By the time prices recovered, rehired local workers had discovered the high-value San Gonzalo deposit just 2 kilometers from the original mine. San Gonzalo began production in 2011. 4 years later, the original Avino mine was back in production. Both mines send ore to its refurbished mill, producing more silver, gold, and copper than ever. Together, they rank among the lowest-cost silver producers in the world. That takes commitment to strong relationships. For half a century, Avino Mines forged them with the local population.
Mi puesto es soldador. Siempre he trabajado en la soldadura.
Trabajo en el área de trituración. Tengo trabajando aquí desde el 2010 para acá.
Tough jobs in an award-winning safe environment.
Ha sido un gran logro tanto personal como profesional.
In schools, that commitment gets shown to the future generation of employees, here learning about fire safety. But Avino also sponsors festivals, sports, and community events. Success for the company depends on the people who depend on Avino.
Avino como empresa está creciendo bastante, se está consolidando. La gente que laboramos ahí es gente muy capaz, muy noble. Y yo en la empresa espero seguir evolucionando, creciendo profesionalmente y aportando lo mejor de mí para la empresa.
550 people working for the company, direct jobs. So if you take a rate about 3 to 1, I guess we have something from 1,500 to 2,000 indirect jobs in the communities around.
And it's good for everyone, not just, you know, for the shareholders. You know, it's good for the town, it's good for the workers, and I know that it's doing very well.
It's really important to treat the communities in which you operate in well. And again, we see low labor turnover. That's important. That tells you that we're treating them well. And we're looking to duplicate that everywhere we operate.
In 2015, Avino's commitment to sustainability was validated through a strategic partnership with Samsung C&T Limited, one of the world's largest and most respected companies. Avino now sells all of its metal produced in Mexico to Samsung, who in turn is committed to Avino's growth. That is commitment to growth. In southern British Columbia, a chance to diversify through another rich historic property, the Braylorn Gold Mine. Closed in 1971, Avino Mines found promising high-grade ore veins unknown to the previous operators. Today, the company works closely with local stakeholders, particularly the St'át'imc First Nation, to reopen the mine for the benefit of all, providing underground mine training to community members and ensuring a safe and environmentally sound operation. That is commitment to growth, to enterprise, to quality, to new technology. Drawing on decades of mining expertise at every level for the courage to trailblaze unconventional paths to the riches of the earth.